Hey guys, it's that time of week for our ATC card, which is Artist Trading Card. I'm going to make one like this for you. So what you're going to need starting off is some string. I have a little pile over here of a bunch of this and that's from my pocket letter fun I did, but I got a pile of little mismatchy stuff. So I have a bunch of little kind of pieces of string that were whatnot or whatever. So first off, we're going to glue those down. If you see, there's a little bit of, the card's a little bit edged a little bit. I have one of like the embossing sheets. I don't actually have the actual machine to do it with, but I got this like for 50 cents, and one of my future plans is to buy a machine, but you can use them to make a little bit of a marking without the actual machine. So yeah, no, I'm weird. You know, I couldn't pass up for 50 freaking cents. So whatnot. All right, first off, let's get your string attached. You're gonna want a good amount of glue on your card, guys. Whichever type you're using, it doesn't matter. Elmer's, Mod Podge, store-bought, whatever. And you can use whatever you want. This is actually some of my book thread that I used to do my journaling. Some of my journaling sheets in. So there's some of that on there. And then I've got some yellow here, which it doesn't really matter because you're not going to be able to see it. Because we are going to paint it too. So you want to put it in a cool design, you can. You just want to put some on there. It doesn't matter. Okay, but now you know why we want a thick layer of glue on there, guys. Alright. I want to finish it off because I have an abundance of this, like I said. So we're actually going to do that. Okay. Now what I would suggest is getting your brush or your glue and putting even more glue kind of on top. It's a messy one, guys, and just kind of dab it. I wouldn't actually run your thing through because you're just going to mess it all up. So, see, my finger was already sticking. There you go. Alright, now this is going to take a little while to dry, so even using a dry gun, it's going to take a little while. So, I will be back when I get this dry. Alright, guys, it's pretty freaking dry. So, next you're going to need 3 colors. We've got Harvest Orange. We've got Foliage. And just yellow. And all of these are 50 cents, so it's $1.50 if you got them at Wally World. So I try to show you guys how easy these are with things you might have already, or things that don't cost a lot, things that you can use more than once. I don't know, I thought would be to show you can do it. I don't know. What the hell am I talking about? Alright, I'm just going to put a couple little dots here. I'm going to do some orange on here. And I'm actually going to use my fingers because it's a little bit easier to get in the spots. So I'm going to spritz once with some water. Well, make it twice. I lied. I did 2 spritzies instead of 1. My bad. And then I am just going to rub. I go with lighter first, and then kind of work in the orange. Kind of work that in a little bit. And then I'm going to kind of wipe that off here. Then I'm going to come in with some of my green. Like I said, you can pick whatever colors you want, but, you know, it's a fall one, so hey, we're going fall colors. No more water. If you're wondering why I use water, it makes your paints a little less thick and easier to move around and kind of work together, you know. I don't want the green to overpower, so I'm going to do a little bit of that. Take some up in here because I want it to kind of go. Yeah, it's gonna get, some of my spots gonna get a little muddy. That's alright for me. That is perfectly alright for me. So there we go. That is the second step. Let's get that dried off and we'll continue. Alright, that's dry. Next, moving on, get your piece of old book paper, old book. Good places the library has, you know, get a bag hole for $1. Garage sales has old books for cheap, so. Alright, I've got a stamp, and I'm going to stamp on here. Pretty, 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 pretty. I'm going to go ahead and do it again up here just to get the ink off. Alright, now I take you a pair of fun scissors. Doesn't matter, you want jigsaw. If you don't have it, you use your regular old scissors, guys, and move them around. Simple, easy peasy. Chip and easy. Alright, now, like on this card, I actually used some watery kind of colors for that. First off, I'm going to actually use my, if I can get it working, my Sharpie, a art journal's best friend, Sharpies, and go over the word fall just to bring it out a little bit more. Okay, now, how you decide to decorate your leaf, I mean, you can use colored pencils, you can use whatever your heart desires. I'm actually going to use some gel pens today. I've got some pretty, like, goldy brown. I think it'll be pretty together. I'm going to find the right one. Some browns and golds. So you don't have to, you know, this is something most you guys have is, you know, gel pens. They work awesome. You don't need to spend a lot of money to have fun, guys. You can use crayons. I mean, no biggie. Depends what kind of look you're going for. Use what you got is a big one. Because when I started doing this, I used what I had. And I still use what I have. I'm thinking, want a little green maybe in there, guys? Because fall does have green in it. There we go. So there we go. Isn't that pretty? So cute. Pretty and cute. Alright, so, and you can add that to your masterpiece. Since it is really bumpy, I would actually recommend doing like a piece of double-sided tape on yours, because, you know, you'll have that extra oomph, because glue on bumpy surfaces, I just dropped my tape, doesn't like to do it really well, so we're going to put some double-sided tape, and this is actual carpenter's tape, and I use carpet tape, excuse me, double-sided carpet tape, because it is way cheaper than the craft double-sided glues. It's renarded how they think if it's for journaling or art or something like that, they up the prices. It's just crazy. Alright, I'm actually going to put this one down in the corner. I'll do it a little bit differently. Okay, and if you want, see, it's really white, and it's like, woo, a little too white for me. So what I am going to do is, I'm going to use some of my distress ink, but if you don't have distress ink, guys, you can get your light brown, the color kind of that you're looking for on your paints, and use it, water it down, and use your finger or a tissue paper or something and rub it on like that. It does work. You don't have to have the distress inks or things like that. If you want to kind of gray it, use a pencil, rub it on your finger, and do it that way. Alright, looking good, looking good. I like this, but you know, it needs a little bit of something else. Not only does it need its edges done, which we can do real quick with a ink pad. I will do the ink pad on the bottom and top, and I will show you the permanent marker. It works. You've seen me use, oh my, see, look what happens. Even I mess up. And now I'm going to have to do something there. So, here's that. Now, either I could get my yellow out and go over it, because it'll work really easy. I'm cutting off the strings now, which is probably what I'm just going to do. Put a sticker there. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. Make up my mind, make up my mind. Okay, these are stickers, a big set of 280, and they're fall ones. This one has some leaves and such, so, and I spent $1. So we're going to use a, see, now you can't even tell there was a mark. But I could have went through and put paint over it. It wouldn't have mattered. Either one works, guys. So I'm going to put 3 little leaves here. Trying to get under or around there. Push down, and I will cut off the edges. I always kind of have a tendency to do it in 3s. Not only is it good luck, but it just looks better. The oddness looks better. Alright, that's looking really good. You can be done there. I'm actually going to use my StazOn Stabilo black, and I'm going to kind of go around the leaves, give it a little shadowing, a little extra oomph. As you can see, I'm not being real specific with it because there's no reason to. Alright, and you're just gonna, with the water, remember it bleeds out like that, and that's so cool, guys. I just love this. Alright, guys, well, this is your ATC for the week. I hope you enjoyed it. Happiness to you. Remember, guys, go make a mess. Go out and enjoy that fall weather. Blessings. Bye.